Hey guys, so just a really quick sort of wash video here. This is my Karcher K1.4 Elite Nav Turbo. It's in need of a sort of a little sort of mid-wash. It doesn't need the full work, sort of the clay bar and polish and all that, as it's just not dirty enough to need that, and I also don't have the time. But jumping into it, I did rinse it off camera to start with, and then we jump into applying the snow foam, as you can see here. So the point of that is to sort of loosen up any dirt. I also go around with a little brush, as you can see me doing now, and the point of that is to get into all the little ingresses and all the little bits between the panels to get any of that out. Once I've done that, I swirl all that off, and I do then actually reapply snow foam after that initial sort of swill. The point of it is really just to get off the first bit of loose dirt that could cause any scratches. I then go around here and make sure that I wash all the wheels with its own bucket and sponge, and then I go around and do the actual contact wash to the vehicle. This is probably the only time I'm really physically touching the vehicle, as I make a point to touch the vehicle as little as possible. What I'm doing now actually is it's the first time I've used this product. Again, it's an easy car care product. It's an iron fallout remover. So I'm going around, especially on white cars, you get lots of little iron spots and sort of things like that on the vehicle. So I'm spraying a large amount of it around the vehicle. You can't really see it in this footage, unfortunately, but what it does is it sort of takes all the iron out of the paintwork. You can kind of see it a little bit in these pictures here of it working. Luckily my car isn't in a bad state, like I stated from previous washes, but what you're seeing there is the actual iron fallout remover reacting with the iron in the paintwork and taking it clean out. And again, it's a good way. You can also do this by clay barring, but I'm not going to be clay barring today. Now this is where it gets quite important that you do thoroughly rinse this stuff off the paintwork. So I go around the car, make sure it's thoroughly rinsed, and then for my own ease of mind, I actually do apply a third snow foam coat. Let that sit for a bit. You may also see me jot it around with sort of a brush, and that's just to get rid of any standing water out the street. Otherwise cars do drive past and splash the vehicle, but that's obviously something you don't have to worry about if you can wash it off the street, of course. And that is the final point there. I then reverse the car out of the standing water, and luckily I've got nice neighbours that allow me to do this for a short amount of time. And the purpose of it is so that I'm out of way of all the standing water, so I can give the car a good dry. Yeah, I'm making sure I open all the doors and get all the water out of all the sills and all that sort of stuff, so that it's not going to leak anywhere. And then I've just added this little bit of the video now, which is me actually sort of just making sure I jet wash away any of the snow foam or any of that fallout remover that's fell on the street. Firstly, because when it rains, it does actually foam back up, and that can be quite funny to see. Secondly, it's just nice to keep where you park your car nice and clean, and respect the neighbours as well. I also like to make sure I give any cars that are in the vicinity. There's one just off camera on the left here that's a neighbour's car. I like to make sure I just give their car a bit of a rinse as well, to make sure there's no soap suds or anything left on their vehicle from when I wash mine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've moved the car here to take a few photos so you can see, and you can see it was never in a bad state anyway, and you know, the iron fallout bit speaks for itself, that there weren't that much iron fallout to be taken out of the car. So it's just a bit of a spruce up, just make it clean again. Ideally, whenever you wash the car, you do want to be doing a full job where you can clay bar and polish it and all that sort of stuff. But for a little bit of a mid-wash, for a couple of hours here and there, just to make sure that the car is nice and clean again. I may actually run over it with a very quick sort of spray polish detailer just to add on to that. Giving the paint just a little bit more protection. But in the future, if you didn't mind this video, I don't mind making another one, because I do plan on giving the car a good old 12-hour session when the weather's right and when the time's right, and I'm going to full DA polish it with a Meguiar's DA polisher I've got, and give it the full 3-stage. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video and it helps a few of you out with cleaning your car. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.